Well, let's now cross over to the KICC, where our business reporter Abi Agina will be joining us as the internal auditors conference kicked off today. Abi will be joining us just to give us updates on the conference. Abi. Many thanks for joining us, Abi. Just give us updates or highlights of what has been going on since morning at the Internal Auditors Conference. The conference, of course, kicked off today and I could say is running concurrently with the World Economic Forum that is being held in Rwanda, where President Uhuru Kenyatta has gone. The Internal Auditors Conference, of course, also started this morning and is expected to run through the next 3 days, taking a look at how auditing, the state of auditing in the country, some of the loopholes that need to be sealed as far as auditing is concerned. A lot of auditors have come under fire in the recent past for doing a shoddy job and providing leeway for those corrupt to engage in their activities. Hence, this particular conference is meant to give headway going forward. How should internal auditors conduct themselves? And of course, we'll be joining our reporter Abi Agina from the KICC, where this is being held live, just to get details on the same. He will be joining us later in the bulletin. But moving on, delegates from across the globe are in Kigali, Rwanda for the World Economic Forum, which began this morning. The forum brings together over 1,500 delegates from Africa and beyond under the theme Connecting Africa's Resources through Digital Transformation. Key participants in the forum include Rwandan President Paul Kagame, Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta, and Ethiopian Prime Minister Hailemariam Dessalegn. Let us now join our reporter Eugene Anagwe from Kigali, Rwanda, who is also attending the forum, to bring us up to speed with what is happening there. Thank you very much for joining us, Eugene. What are some of the discussions that we expect to see today?
Right. Definitely conversations have already begun. We have several press conferences that have been lined up in the run-up to the official opening of the World Economic Forum, that is the 26th edition of it, happening right in Rwanda. That will happen in the next 1 hour or so, where President Paul Kagame is expected to be attending. Now, the conversations that will be happening right here will definitely include taking up the conversations that started at the last year's World Economic Forum in Davos. And some of those conversations include the economic disruption that will be brought about by the fourth industrial revolution. We'll also be looking at, how the world can take advantage of the opportunities that will be brought forth as a result of the industrial revolution that is taking place. That is the fourth one. And some of those challenges will include how to deal with cybercrime, loss of jobs to technology, among other issues. These are the things that we'll be looking at this particular forum, Akisa.
Kindly just tell us, apart from the heads of states that are attending, who else is in Rwanda attending this particular forum?
Some of the key figures that are also attending this particular forum, apart from the president, include the executive director of Oxfam, that is Madam Winnie Byanyima. She's here, and she'll also be giving some presentations on the role of women and, of course, empowerment of women. Also here is Madam Graça Machel, the former First Lady of South Africa. She's also here, and she'll be co-hosting the World Economic Forum. She'll also be having a panel discussion on, empowering the women and how we can be able to ensure that they also take their place in the economic transformation of the African continent, especially when it comes to technological issues.
All right. Thank you very much, Eugene, for joining us. Of course, we'll be joining you later for more updates on the same.